Welcome, for viewers. If you watch my first thing, you probably realize that, yeah, that one was probably not that good. Mostly because of a few factors. It only had like two pieces of art. It was really bad, and also you probably like it because it was bad, because like, oh hey, maybe he's just trying out the first time. I am. I have no idea what I'm doing. So if you want to leave a comment or dislike or like or whatever to show that, hey, you're doing good for your first one, or hey, you're doing bad, you need to fix this shit if you actually want this to go somewhere. I just want to post my art, but I also don't want to do it on like TikTok, DeviantArt or anything, because I'm shit at that. And also, just like YouTube overall. Anywho, sorry about me. I know that you came here for the drawings. Okay, first one. Tongue Wolf. Tongue Wolf is a social pack creature that hunts using its numbers advantage and also its main weapon, the tongue. The tongue that it has is a very stretchy and dexterable muscle. It uses this to bring it into its maw. Also, fun fact, it doesn't have that strong of a bite force, meaning that most of the time it will rely on the pack's sheer numbers to take down prey. It is a decent size. It gets up to about 4 feet from the shoulders, and also about like 6 feet long. Anywho, next on is the tongue seals. This is a variant of tongue wolf that evolved to be more aquatic, as it has large flippers to help it swim and steer itself, while also having multiple sharp teeth. Yeah, this is sounding bad. I should probably stop choking as much. The many rows of sharp teeth are to be there to help get a better grip in the water. And it also keeps the tongue, because the water pressure of it moving at the prey at such speed causes the water to push the prey out of its mouth. And so, it keeps its tongue to help better grab its prey without pushing it away. The tongue wolf and tongue seal are actually passive towards each other, and will actually play together if there is no prey and if they are not on the hunt. The bait frog. The bait frog is nowhere near close to these animals and nowhere close to the rest of these alien fauna or flora. Because in the place where these creatures are found is actually an alien reserve world. Now, an alien reserve world is a world where multiple alien species are kept either because the planet is going towards extinction and or because aliens specifically need an alien for a cure, for a new resource, for a medicine, whatever it may be, and the species can provide that in some way. Now, the bait frog is a very simple creature. This one was brought here to be a simple food source for most of the bigger predators. Unfortunately, when the collapse happened, many of the animals were released. But thankfully, the bait frog has survived and thrived, despite many alien species that could either outdo each other or not. It is most often using its three pairs of eyes to watch for predators and also look for prey, while using its little angler piece to bring in prey. It has very thick thighs, making it good for feeding. The motor deer. This animal on its homeworld was used as a means of transportation due to its four powerful legs and also the two handles that are actually much fleshier than the rest of the antlers, which are purely cartilage. It also has two tusks to help it forage for tubers, and it uses that long beaked mouth to help process any tubers it finds. The starlies. Noted for the fact that it will always grow, unless it is mutated, to have 5 stalks with 5 thick, leafy, juicy leaves. This plant was brought here specifically because it carries a very small amount of a nutrient that could be used as a medicine for a new intergalactic disease that the player can help with. The backwing. The back wing is very special because unlike the rest of the animals here, it has a non-even amount of limbs, with 2 legs in the back and 1 leg in the front. It also has stalk eyes, which are used to help look back and forth without moving the head, which it can't do due to the fact that it needs to be in place for the tongue. Now, to get around this, It also has learned to fly using its back legs while keeping the front leg stable. It uses its back legs in such a way that it not only defies our first understanding of the creature, but also our first understanding of flight itself. Because it doesn't pump them in the air or flap them. It soars. And somehow it works. It mainly consists on nectar, with bad times resulting in it going into a more parasitic, blood-leaking mode. So don't let these swarms of these hurt you, or else you probably will die of blood loss. And finally, for now, the plate end. This is known because it not only can roll in a ball using its plate band to cover its weak stomach, and also has platy legs to help cover the stomach, while also moving through hazardous areas without damage. Also for the fact that the males will actually develop four platy little nubs on their finger appendages, which resemble brass knuckles, and the males will use these to fight over females and fight off competing males for resources and for females. Although this one is more special because it is actually resident on the same planet as a very dangerous parasitic worm that we will get into next time. Now, if you enjoyed this, like, share, subscribe, comment, and tell me if I did a good job or if I was jack shit. Peace.